What's up, everybody? This is my AEW review, so let's get right into it. We to start off the show, we get Chris Jericho's Rockin' Rager at C. Chris Jericho's Chris Jericho showed the show from his boat from the Rockin' Rager at Sea on Chris Jericho's cruise. So to start off the show on Chris Jericho's Rockin' Rager, we get Kenny Omega and Hangman Page versus SCU for the AEW Tag Team Championships. This was a really good tag team match to start off the night on Chris Jericho's Rockin' Rager Cruiser. This was this was the best match. This was the best match. This was the coolest match of the night on Chris Jericho's Rockin' Rager at sea on his cruise that they're at sea right now. So we had Hangman Page and Kenny Omega versus SCU for the AEW Tag Team Championships, and this was a really good tag team match between Kenny Omega and SCU for the AEW Tag Team Championships. This was a really awesome tag team match to start off the first match of the night on the Chris Jericho Cruise of the Rockin' Rager. This was a really awesome match to kick off the first match for the show. I enjoyed this match between Kenny Omega and SCU for the AEW Tag Team Championships. This was a fun match to watch. I really liked this match. It was fun. It was entertaining. Great tag team wrestling. This match went back and forth between Kenny Omega and Hangman Page and SCU for the AEW Tag Team Championships. This match went back and forth. Really awesome match. Very entertaining. Great to watch as well. Great tag team wrestling in this match and great storytelling as well. This was the best match to kick off the cruise for AEW on the Rockin' Rager for Chris Jericho. And I mean, these two teams absolutely went out there and destroyed each other and had a great match tonight on the Rockin' Rager cruise with Chris Jericho. The show came from the ship, and these guys absolutely went out there and destroyed each other in a absolutely awesome tag team match to start off the night with Hangman Page and Kenny Omega versus SCU for the AEW Tag Team Championships. This was an awesome match. Love this match, man. This was the best match in my opinion to start off the show. This match was absolute dynamite to kick off the show. Great match between great match for Hangman Page and Kenny Omega versus SCU for the AEW Tag Team Championships tonight at Chris Jericho's Rockin' Rager at Sea. This match was absolutely a barn burner. Great match, fun to watch, very entertaining. I love this match, man. All these guys went out there and put on a great show to kick off the first match of the night for the AEW World Tag Team Championships. You had Kenny Omega and Hangman Page versus SCU for the AEW Tag Team Championships at Chris Jericho's Rockin' Rager at Sea. And, I mean, these guys absolutely went out there and had a good match to start the show. This was a good match to start the show off. I really did enjoy it. Great wrestling, great storytelling inside the ring as well. And Kenny Omega and Hangman Page ended up going over on SCU for the AEW World Tag Team Championships. So Kenny Omega and Hangman Page are your new AEW World Tag Team Champions. They won the Tag Team Championships tonight over SCU at Chris Jericho's Rockin' Rager at Sea tonight. So congratulations to Hangman Page and Kenny Omega on becoming the new AEW World. Congratulations to Kenny Omega and Hangman Page on becoming the new AEW Tag Team Championships tonight by beating SCU at Chris Jericho's Rockin' Rager tonight at Sea. Great match to start off the show. Great tag team match. I really enjoyed it. SCU and Chris Jericho Kenny Omega and Hangman Page and SCU absolutely went out there and destroyed each other in the first match tonight on Chris Jericho's Rock and Rager at C for the AEW Tag Team Championships. Great match. Fun to watch. Very enjoyable as well. Great match to start off AEW tonight. I did enjoy it. And Hangman Page and Kenny Omega are your new AEW Tag Team Champions. They defeat SCU tonight at AEW Rock and Rager at Sea on Chris Jericho's cruise. So congratulations to Hangman Page and Kenny Omega on becoming the new AEW World Tag Team Champions tonight at Chris Jericho's Rock and Rager at Sea. The second match of the night was the best match of the night in my opinion, was Britt Baker versus Priscilla Kelly. This was a good women's match as well. I really love this match between Britt Baker and Priscilla Kelly tonight at Chris Jericho's Rock and Rager at Sea on his cruise. I really did enjoy it. This was a good one-on-one women's match. This was fun to watch. I enjoyed this match, man. I mean, Britt Baker and Priscilla Kelly went out and had a very, very good match. Very enjoyable, very fun to watch. Great storytelling. These two women had a great match tonight. I love this match. I'm a big fan of Britt Baker as well. Her and Priscilla Kelly they had an instant connection in the ring tonight. They gel well together inside the ring. Both women had a great match. Fun match, awesome match to watch tonight on Chris Jericho's Rock and Rager at Sea tonight between Britt Baker and Priscilla Kelly for AEW tonight. This was a great women's match. I enjoyed it, man. These two women absolutely went out there and put on the best match of the night, and that's my opinion. This match between Britt Baker and Priscilla Kelly was the best match of the night, and that's my opinion. I like this match. Very fun to watch. These two women went out and stole the show tonight on AEW. Great match between Britt Baker and Priscilla Kelly tonight on Chris Jericho's Rock and Rager at Sea on his cruise. And a one-on-one women's match. Britt Baker was one-on-one with Priscilla Kelly on AEW Rock and Rager at Sea tonight on Chris Jericho's cruise. And Britt Baker picks up the win over Priscilla Kelly tonight in the best match of the night at Chris Jericho's Rock and Rager at Sea tonight on Chris Jericho's cruise. Britt Baker and Priscilla Kelly put on the best match of the night tonight on AEW. That's my opinion. I love this match with Britt Baker and Priscilla Kelly. It was a really good match. I did enjoy it. So, Britt Baker picked up the win over Priscilla Kelly tonight on Chris Jericho's Rock and Rager at Sea in a one-on-one women's match for AEW. The second match of the night was The third match of the night was Jurassic Express versus Chris Jericho and Santana and Ortiz. This was a 6-man tag team match. I kind of got into it just a little bit. It was a really decent match to okay 6-man tag team match. It was okay for what it was. I did enjoy it. I mean, it wasn't that great of a 6-man tag team match with Jurassic Express versus Chris Jericho and Santana and Ortiz. It was an okay to decent 6-man tag team match on Chris Jericho's Rock and Rager at Sea. This was a okay to decent 6-man tag team match. I enjoyed it for what it was. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that great of a tag team match, but it was good for what it was. It was decent. It wasn't the best match by far. It was decent at best. That's what it really was. It was just decent. And Chris Jericho and Santana and Ortiz picked up the win over Jurassic Express on Chris Jericho's Rock and Rager at Sea tonight for AEW in a decent 6-man tag team match. This match was decent to okay. I sort of got into it, but I just didn't really enjoy it like I thought I would. It was decent to okay. And the Inner Circle ended up going over on Jurassic Express tonight in a 6-man tag team match tonight on Chris Jericho's Rock and Rager at Sea. This was an okay 6-man tag team match. It was decent for what it was. I sort of kind of liked it. It was okay. It wasn't the best match, but it was fun for what it was. And then you get MJF cutting a promo. MJF comes out and cuts a promo. MJF is absolute dynamite on the mic. He's a great heel. He cut an awesome promo tonight on Chris Jericho's Rockin' Rager at C. MJF can cut a good promo, man. He did a great promo tonight. MJF is good on the mic. He's a great heel. He plays up the heel role perfectly. I mean, I enjoy MJF as a heel. I enjoy it. I enjoy him on the mic as well. And then Cody Rhodes comes out and confronts MJF while MJF is cutting his promo. MJF tells Cody Rhodes, you know, you can't touch me. Cody Rhodes said, yeah, you're right, MJF. I can't touch you, but they can. And you see the Young Bucks come sneaking behind MJF, and the Young Bucks end up super kicking MJF and throwing him into a pool. That's how pretty much how that segment ended tonight, where Chris Jericho's Rockin' Rager at C was the Young Bucks super kicking MJF after his promo and throwing him in a pool after Cody Rhodes confronted MJF on Chris Jericho's Rockin' Rager tonight. That's how that segment ended, but I really like MJF on the mic. MJF cut a good promo tonight, very enjoyable. Great promo by MJF tonight. And then we had John Moxley versus Pac for the number one contendership for Chris Jericho's AEW World Championship tonight at Chris Jericho's Rockin' Rager at C. This match was really sloppy between Moxley and Pac. It was sloppy. It was slow. I mean, the wind was affecting, the wind was affecting the sound tonight on the ship, which I found kind of annoying. The wind was a huge factor on the ship tonight. I mean, the sounds kept cutting out, the chants kept cutting. They kept cutting out the chants from the crowd as well. That annoyed me too. I mean, that was really annoying. But this number one contendership match between John Moxley and Pac for Chris Jericho's AEW World Championship was slow. It was sloppy. It wasn't that good. It wasn't that good of a match. It was decent. I'll give it that. It was a decent match. It didn't really. They fought into the crowd and they fought back into the crowd again. And then John Moxley ends up hitting Pac with two paradigm shifts DDT. Moxley hits Pac with two paradigm shift DDTs to end the match. And John Moxley ends up picking up the win over Pac at Chris Jericho's Rockin' Rager at C tonight. And John Moxley is your new number one contender for Chris Jericho's AEW World Championship. But this match between Pac and Moxley tonight on Chris Jericho's Rockin' Rager at C for the number one contendership to Chris Jericho's World Championship. It was sloppy at best. It was sloppy. It was slow. It wasn't a great match. I thought these two would go out there and tear the house down, but it was really sloppy. The match was slow. I didn't really get into it. But Moxley hit the two paradigm shifts, DDTs on Pac to pick up the win. And John Moxley is your new number one contender to Chris Jericho's AEW World Championship. So we're going to see John Moxley versus Chris Jericho at Revolution for Chris Jericho's championship. But this match between Pac and Moxley tonight at Chris Jericho's Rockin' Rager at C was slow. It was sloppy. It was decent at best. It wasn't that great of a match. So this was a number one contendership match for Chris Jericho's AEW World Championship between John Moxley and Pac. John Moxley hits the two paradigm shift DDTs on Pac for the win. John Moxley is your new number one contender to Chris Jericho's AEW World Championship. And we're going to see Moxley versus Jericho for the AEW World Championship at Revolution. So, Britt Baker was the best match of the night. That's my opinion. The crowd was good from the ship. The crowd was good, but the wind was affecting, the sounds of the sounds on the ship. The wind was affecting the sounds a lot. They kept cutting out the chants from the crowd during the show. They was cutting out the chants from the crowd. I didn't really like that at all. So my favorite match of the night was the Britt Baker and Priscilla Kelly women's match. That was the best match of the night in my opinion. I liked their match. It was fun. It was entertaining. And I'm gonna give AEW a 6 out of 10. If you guys like this AEW review, hit that thumbs up. So yeah, guys, this is my AEW review from Chris Jericho's Rockin' Rager at Sea. The show is from on the ship tonight from AEW from Chris Jericho's Rockin' Rager at Sea on a ship. So I'm gonna give AEW a 6 out of 10. I felt it was just a 6. The only match that was good was the Priscilla Kelly and Britt Baker match. That was the only match I enjoyed. Was the women's match. The women's match was good between Britt Baker and Priscilla Kelly tonight on Chris Jericho's Rockin' Rager at Sea. So yeah, guys, I thought the show was decent. The women's match was the best match of the night between Britt Baker and Priscilla Kelly. That was the best match of the night. I'm going 6 out of 10 for AEW tonight. I felt the show was about a 6 out of 10. So if you guys like this AEW review, hit that thumbs up. And guys, tell me what you guys thought about Chris Jericho's Rockin' Rager show tonight at sea for AEW. Tell me what you guys thought about the show down below. I want to know what you guys thought about the show tonight from Chris Jericho's Rockin' Rager at Sea for AEW tonight. What did you guys think about the show? Did you guys like the show? Did you guys hate the show? What matches did you guys enjoy from the Rockin' Ragers from Chris Jericho's cruise tonight at sea for AEW? What matches did you guys enjoy tonight on the show? Tell me down below about what matches you guys enjoyed tonight at Chris Jericho's Rockin' Rager at Sea for AEW down below. So yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching this AEW review. I'm going 6 out of 10 for my AEW review. If you guys like this AEW review, hit that thumbs up. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that red word that says subscribe and turn on the bell for notification. I'd appreciate it if you guys please join the channel. I'd really appreciate that if you guys would join my channel. I'd really appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. So yeah, guys, this is my AEW review. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. And I hope you guys have a awesome morning and great evening. I love you guys. So AEW was a 6 out of 10 tonight. The best match of the night from Chris Jericho's Rockin' Rager at Sea for AEW on Chris Jericho's cruise was Britt Baker versus Priscilla Kelly. That was the best match of the night. Was the women's match with Britt Baker and Priscilla Kelly. Those two absolutely stole the show, in my opinion. That was the best match of the night. So thank you guys for watching this AEW review. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. You guys have a great morning and great night. I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching this AEW review. You guys have a great night. Much love from me to you. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great night. Peace out, guys.